Receiving simulator transmission. Uploading transmitted feed. Initializing playback sequence. Alright Seipher, we're ready.
Hey everyone, Seipher here, and welcome to my brand new Let's Play, SeipherPlays Naruto Ninja Council, a classic game based on the Naruto anime that holds quite a bit of nostalgia for me. Having grown up with Toonami during the Tom 3.0 to 4.0 eras, Naruto was one of the first anime I ever watched. It got me into the genre as a whole, between its action, humor, characters, and story. And this game was the first Naruto game I ever played. This is also the first action game for the channel, which should prove quite interesting and be a bit of a palate cleanser. For those that don't know, this action game is rather short. Sorry about that. Unfortunately, it is rather short, only lasting about an hour to do the entire story mode with one character. We will be going through this with all three characters that are available, though we won't be seeing one of them for quite a while, and I'm just going to keep doing this for right now, just to keep us on this screen. However, because of the short runtime, the episodes, while there will be more episodes than, say, Digimon World Dawn, which was my previous project, or any of my other or certain series that I've done prior to Digimon World Dawn, we will be having shorter episodes just because I want to have this go as more of a introduction, try out different video lengths. Anyway, let's get started by choosing Save 1, and we're going to do Story Mode. And to start out, we only have two characters to choose from, Naruto and Sasuke, two of the main characters from the original show and manga, and I figure what better way to start things off than to choose the main character of Naruto? Well, Naruto. So, we're going to be starting off at the Seaside Bridge. You ready, Naruto? Let the village hidden in the leaves survival challenge begin. Here we go. Believe it! Are you tough enough for this challenge? The village ninja will challenge you. It's only training, but keep your guard up. It'll be a piece of cake. Believe it! I don't think you can make it on your own. I'd better help out. If you can find me, that is. I'll be hiding myself using genjutsu. Believe it, Sakura. I guarantee I'll find you. Let's get going. Alright. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so this is an action game. We have 5 minutes to complete the stage. There are 2 stages per level, with this first level being Seaside Bridge. First, let's review our ninja tools. I'm sure you can use kunai, shuriken, and sunbone. Alright, so by pressing R, we can throw a shuriken. At the beginning of every at the beginning of every stage, you'll start with a shuriken. As Kakashi says here, the basics of fighting are A button to jump and B button to attack. Press B button continuously to use a combo move. So as we can see right here, Naruto will attack in a set of 3 with the B button. If you press R, we will throw ninja tools. You start with the shuriken, which have no special qualities, but they do a decent damage for range. If we go over here, this is a Kunoichi. And if we actually hold down the B button, we can use jutsu. To start out, there are only 3 jutsu that you have available to you. And unfortunately, some attacks are able to miss. You got Senbon. They are weak, but they fire in 2 directions. Okay, well, as Kakashi said, they are weak, but they do fire both in front of you and diagonally above you. This is a leaf symbol. It's a leaf symbol, collect them, and good things will happen. There are 100 of these in the entire game, with 7 of them across each stage, except for in the 7th level of the game, where 8 will be in each stage. Each level is broken up into 2 stages. It's all over if you fall into the water. Use caution when jumping. Kakashi is right, it will be an instant life loss if you fall into the water. For this reason, I like to jump and then use the directional buttons to control where I'll land, rather than running and then jumping, because running seems to take priority in the actions that you can do. Try using a special attack or jutsu, hold down B button to build up the gauge. Different move names will appear, release the B button when the gauge is white. If you let go when the gauge is red, it'll be a failed attack. That is not entirely true, and it honestly looks more yellow than white, but I won't put that past Kakashi. Some jutsu won't work on Kunoichi, be careful. He is right, if we tried to use the harem jutsu or its weaker version, the sexy jutsu, on a Kunoichi, it would not work. However, this is very rare. How do you find me? I'll restore your life, so you'd better be grateful. Now with Sakura, you find her or a certain other character in the stage, she will restore your health to maximum. You got a kunai, a powerful tool. As a special note, for if you're playing as Naruto, you want to be careful when finding Sakura. If you attack her, she will attack you back instead of healing you. She won't attack other characters that you can control, but she won't heal you if you attack her, so keep that in mind. Konohamaru dodges everything. Ebisu is supposed to be vulnerable to certain jutsu. Alright, well we have a boss battle coming up, so let's just run on in. You're mine. Here I come. It's very dangerous, honorable grandson. Please leave it to me. I'll take out anyone who poses a threat to my students. Alright, so as Kakashi said, Konohamaru will be doing most of the fighting. Ebisu will help out. However, he is our main target, so you'll want to attack him. Konohamaru will use the sexy jutsu periodically, either transforming into a fat woman or into a attractive woman, and will distract him if Konohamaru becomes attractive. Ebisu is vulnerable to a certain jutsu, as Kakashi said, and I will go ahead and make use of it now. If you use the harem jutsu as Naruto in this fight, Ebisu will be instantly defeated. You alright, Ebisu? Can't be. I knew it. You're the only one who deserves to be my rival. Okay, well, from completing the first stage of Seaside Bridge, we've collected 7 leaf symbols and have a score of 115,800. We'll save our data. And we'll move on to the second stage of Seaside Bridge. Squat, then fire your ninja tools to take care of smaller enemies easily. As he said, just hold down on the D-pad and you can easily take care of any opponent that's on the ground. Kunai can deflect shuriken, try to throw them with the right timing. Yep. They're also much more powerful than kunai, taking less hits to take out enemies. Let's take the Senbon. Senbon can hit both high and low enemies. We have this crow here. It would be rather bit of a pain, but thankfully we can easily dispatch it with the Senbon. Crawl into cramped spaces. We can squat and hold the directional buttons to get under crawl spaces, and it seems that we have a dead end here, so we won't bother with it. Let's take care of this guy, grab this leaf symbol, and we're going to explore back this way to hopefully find something of use. Here. This is to treat your injuries. Please try using it. Kind of pointless since I didn't take any damage by this point, but that's alright. Let's just take out this shinobi in front of us. Grab this leaf symbol, and we'll now make our way back. Alright, so yeah, it's a pretty simple game, all things considered. We haven't learned everything about it yet, but we will in a bit. Dash up a wall by facing it and pressing a direction on the control pad twice. Ino will dodge any ninja tools you throw at her. Watch out for her jutsu. Well, let's go back this way because we still have a few more leaf symbols to collect. As I said, there are 100 in total, and collecting them all will get you a unlock in the main menu. I believe it is for the gallery. Or the sound test, I can't quite remember exactly which, it's been a while. A loser like you can never beat me. Alright, so Ino is going to focus on keeping her distance and throwing ninja tools at you. She will sometimes use this jutsu that she's currently using on me now to do a massive amount of damage. And unfortunately, I was facing the wrong way, so I wasn't able to use a jutsu that would actually be damaging to her. Okay, I am getting my butt kicked. Let's try this again. Let's try the Shadow Clone Jutsu to hopefully get in a bit of damage. I suppose while we discuss things, while I do this, Naruto, as you can clearly see, has a slow basic combo, making his basic combat very weak. However, he makes up for this with strong jutsu, like this Shadow Clone Jutsu that is utterly wrecking Ino. However, his jutsu also will more often than not fail if used in the red, so that is also a trade-off. Unfortunately, his harem jutsu isn't going to help us out at all. Okay, and his chakra will restore at an average rate, so all in all, a pretty balanced. I'd say he's the normal mode for this game. I can't believe this. Did I really lose to Naruto? Yeah, you did. Although, you came much closer than I would like to admit. In any case, with that, we have completed the first level of the game, and I'm going to end things off here. I know it's short, but hey, I gave you an advance warning that these episodes were going to be shorter than typical. In any case, in the next episode, we will be moving on to level 2, so I'm going to end things here. I want to thank you all for watching. Until next time, stay gold.
Playback sequence terminated. Transmission disconnected.